When you are planning a trip to Pakistan, you should add Fairy Meadows to your itinerary. We are going to tell you everything you need to know for your trip to Fairy Meadows. From how to get there, where to stay, and what to do, here is a complete guide to Fairy Meadows. Before we get into the juicy travel details, let's start with a brief history of Fairy Meadows. When you will Google the most beautiful places in Pakistan, and most likely, the first result will be Fairy Meadows. This green plateau, perched delicately below the enormous Nanga Parbat, is unlike any other place in the world. Words cannot describe how beautiful this area actually is. Though Fairy Meadows was inhabited before becoming a tourist destination, it didn't have such an enchanting name until the legendary Hermann Buhl and his German climbing compatriots arrived in the 1950s. Glacier, forest, mountains, sky, all mixed together to form perfection. Fairy Meadows is defined by its lush vegetation and close proximity to both the Karakoram Highway and Nanga Parbat. Down below, in the Indus Valley, dust storms are kicked up by frenetic truck drivers bound for China, whilst up above, the cold, lifeless slopes of Nanga Parbat loom 8,000 meters above. Smack dab between these two landscapes is Fairy Meadows, an oasis of pine trees, miniature lakes, and gentle pastures. The Germans, who were using the area as a base camp, were right to settle in Fairy Meadows. At 3,300 meters high, the location is extremely pleasant climatically and makes for the perfect base to relax at whilst planning excursions to Nanga Parbat, but that's a whole different story. Nowadays, Fairy Meadows is practically a rite of passage for those traveling in Pakistan, both foreign and local. At some point, everyone comes to stay in a log cabin for a few days and to pay respect to the Killer Mountain. Fairy Meadows is renowned for its captivating beauty, making it a must-visit destination for nature lovers and adventurers alike. Nestled in the lap of Pakistan's Himalayan region, this enchanting place boasts breathtaking vistas that leave visitors in awe.